Hey everybody, Mike Chavez here once again. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So today, gonna do some more preserving. So I broke out my book, my Ball's Complete Book of Home Preserving once again. Today we're gonna do some hot pepper jelly. Now this hot pepper jelly reminds me a lot of the rib glaze that I got from Cosmos Q. So down the road, after I make this, I'm going to try to put together some pepper jelly glaze. Pepper jelly glaze, there you go, for ribs, pork, steaks, all chicken, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to follow the directions in the book, whip this up, get it canned, and hope you enjoy the show. Okay, so y'all stick with me, let's check it out. All right, everybody, for today's recipe, the recipe calls out for 12 ounces of peppers. So what I got in here is some homegrown jalapenos. There's some banana peppers in here. I went and bought a red bell pepper for a little color. So we're going to stem these, seed them, and get them down to 12 ounces of peppers. Calls for 2 cups of apple cider vinegar, 6 cups of sugar, 2 pouches. Today we have liquid fruit pectin from Ball. So calls for 2 pouches of that. It also calls for green food coloring. That's optional. We ain't going to be using that today because we're going to throw a little bit of red in here. So I'm going to take these peppers, cut them open, seed them, stem them, seed them, and we'll throw them in a bowl and get them weighed out to 12 ounces. Then we'll get them chopped all up. All right. Bring you back in a sec. All right, so we take the peppers, cut the stem off, down the middle, de-seed them. Now I'm not going to de-seed all these peppers. I'm going to de-seed a few. All right, we'll set them to the side. De-seed, get the stems or the ribs out. That's where the heat is in the ribs, but I want some heat. But we'll do a few of those like that. I'm gonna take my red bell, cut this up a little bit, get rid of this rib and the red bells, the seeds. So let me get all this stuff cut up and we'll weigh it till we get 12 ounces and then we'll go from there. All right, so I'll bring you back when I got these all trimmed up. All right, y'all, we got these peppers, we washed them, stemmed them. Some of them we seeded, most of them we did not, because I want some heat for this. So let me put my red bells in here, see how much they weigh. I don't know if I need all those. That's 5 ounces. So I'm looking for 12 ounces and put my hot peppers in. There's 9.9, 12.6, we'll go with that. Maybe you can see that. So we got 12.6. Right, y'all, got my old food processor out. So let me get a rubber spatula. There we go. So I'm gonna do, I cut the red pepper up in bigger chunks. We're gonna dump all this in the food processor. So we don't wanna really bring this to mush, but we wanna chop it fine, okay? So I'm gonna pulse it. All right, let's see what we got. Scrape our sides down. Ooh, this is gonna be good. You smell this? Ooh, this smell coming out of here is incredible. All right, let's go a couple more. All right, so recipe says put in 1 cup of vinegar with these peppers. All right. So let's knock these sides down. So give these one more or a couple more pulses with the vinegar in it. Whoop. So we put the vinegar in there. Give it a couple of more pulses with the vinegar in it. That'll puree it down a little finer. We don't want it too fine, though. All right, that's it. That's it. All right. All right then. So we got the pureed peppers and vinegar that goes in our big stainless steel pot. Just remember, if you're going to do this, use stainless steel or enamel coated pot. Don't want to use aluminum. This stuff's got high acid. This is high acid canning, and that would react with the aluminum and put off taste in your food, so you don't want that. So we put in our puree, put in another cup of vinegar, so that's 2 cups total. Another cup of apple cider vinegar. All right, 2 cups total. So we got our 6 cups of sugar. So we're using liquid pectin this time. So the last time we added the pectin first. So when that was powdered, but when you're using liquid pectin, you do the sugar first. So get your sugar in there, 6 cups. Get this mixed on in. Nice slurry. We'll get the heat on. So in the meantime, we've had our jars getting hot. So we got 2, 4, 6 jars this time. 2, 4, 6 jars this time. Got our caps and stuff back there keeping warm. So got to bring this to a boil. All right, y'all, this is getting ready to come to a boil here. See, I'm starting to get a little foam, so I'm gonna put a pat of butter to try to keep the foam down. All right, there we go. So come to a full boil. Still boiling when we stir it, so we're going to set our timer for 10 minutes. So I'm gonna let this cook, stirring constantly for 10 minutes. And we'll bring y'all back. All right, y'all, almost there. There we go. 10 minutes. So now we've got to add our liquid pectin. Down in there. And there's 1 pack. So 2 pouches liquid pectin on in. Stir it up. So when this comes back to a boil, then we'll go 1 minute. It's looking like pepper jelly. So there we go, it's boiling. Can we stir it down? All right, set timer for 1 minute. All right, 1 minute. I'm shutting the heat off. Take and move this pot back. Got a little bit of foam. Let's see what kind of foam we got. Actually, that ain't too bad. So we'll move that back. Bring our jars up. Bring that in close. All right, let's get to filling. All right, so let's get a jar out. Dump the water. All right, get our nice funnel and our fancy cannon ladle. Scoop up this jelly. Once again, we want a 1/4 inch of headspace at the top. See if I can do this a little better than I did last time. All right, once again, you want to get any air bubbles out. Check our headspace. If I could use a teeny bit more. Close enough. So, get our piece of paper towel with our vinegar. Wipe the ledge off, or the edge off, so we get a good seal. Get a cap. Cap on. Ring. Once again, barely finger tight. Back in the pot. All right, let's do one more. Head space, teeny bit more. There we go. Let's make sure we ain't got no air bubbles. Check our head space one more time. And it'll work. And we'll put a cap on it with a ring. All right. All right, let me finish these up and I'll bring you right back. All right, y'all. Last jar here. Did a lot better than first time. All right. So, once again, get this rim cleaned off. And got me a cotton glove. That helps a lot. The rim cleaned off real good. Make sure there ain't no chips, that the glass didn't chip. There ain't no trash, ain't no jelly. That'll stop the seal. All right. Let's get our last lid. Put our band on. And I'll put it in the pot. Bring this back over. Here we go. So they're all down in the pot now. So we'll kick our heat on. Put it on high. Send it up a little bit. Get our lid on. Bring this to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, we'll process it for 10 minutes, just like with the blueberry jam. All right, so the jars have come to a boil. So we set our timer for 10 minutes. We'll leave it alone, let it boil just like that for 10 minutes to process. So the timer's gone off. So we're shutting off the heat. Taking the lid off. And we'll let this cool for 5 minutes. All right, y'all, these have been cooling for 5 minutes. So it's time to take them out of the pot. Once again, set them on a towel, listen for the pop. And that one popped before I got it out of the canner. All right then. So there we go. Yep, there we go, popping like crazy. So we got hot pepper jelly. First time on Fish and Cooking with Mike Chavez. So once again, these got to sit for 24 hours. We'll check the seals and hear them popping. And after 24 hours, we take the bands off, clean underneath, and put the bands on really loose. Here we go. This was left over. We're going to sample this in a little while. I'm just going to let it cool completely. You can see that really, it really set up nicely. All right, y'all. So we'll let these sit, let them cool. We'll let our sample cool, and we'll try it out. All right, y'all, I had a little bit left in the pot, so I put it in this bowl, let it cool. That's some pretty cool looking stuff. So I put some on these crackers with some cream cheese. So let's taste this stuff. All right, y'all, here we go. Look at that. That's some good looking jelly right there, I must say. And to be quite frank with y'all, I've never had pepper jelly. So this is going to be a new experience for me. And I'm sure this stuff is really good. So y'all ready? There we go. I know y'all want a bite of that. Taste. Mmm. Wow. It's got a fruity taste. Ain't no fruit in this stuff. The heat factor's hardly there. A little burn in the back of the throat, just a little warmth actually. Oh, let me try one more. Y'all ready? Here we go, let's do another one. Oh yeah, that stuff's a real winner. My goodness. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but all the pepper flakes all through it. Got a nice amber color to it. This stuff's really good. And I'll be able to make some rib glaze out of this. So y'all stand by for that next time. We'll be making some rib glaze out of this. Barbecue sauce. So anyway, easy to do. You can do it too if you want. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button. I will really appreciate it. So thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.